All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to talk about something you probably use every single day without even thinking about it. We're talking about black pepper, because it turns out there are some pretty incredible secrets hiding inside that humble little spice.
I mean, think about it. It's the king of spices, right? The other half of salt and pepper. We put it on everything. Our eggs, our pasta, our veggies. It's just always there. But here's the thing. What if that sharp, spicy kick we all know is really just the tip of the iceberg? What if its real power has nothing to do with flavor? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dig into.
So, here's our game plan. We'll start by looking beyond the shaker to find out what's really inside. Then, we'll see how it acts like a tiny shield for your body, and how it becomes this amazing nutrient booster. We'll touch on some other new research, and then, most importantly, we'll talk about how to use pepper wisely.
Okay, so first up, to really get what makes black pepper so special, we've got to look past the dinner table and zoom way in, down to the molecular level.
And here it is. This is the secret sauce, if you will. Piperine. It's the active compound that gives pepper that signature kick, but way more importantly, it's the source of pretty much all the amazing health benefits we're about to talk about. This is our star player.
But you know, even before we get into the really wild stuff about piperine, you might be surprised at what's just hiding in a regular old teaspoon of ground pepper.
For starters, it's basically nothing in terms of calories. We're talking just 6, but it also has a whole gram of dietary fiber, which, for a spice, is actually pretty impressive.
And get this, it gives you 13% of the manganese you need every day. That's a mineral that's absolutely crucial for things like bone health and your metabolism. Not bad for a little sprinkle, huh?
All right, so now let's get into how piperine basically acts like a bodyguard for your cells.
So, to get this, we first need to talk about the bad guys, free radicals. You can kind of think of them as these chaotic, unstable molecules just bouncing around inside your body, causing damage to your cells. Over time, that damage adds up and can lead to aging and all sorts of chronic health problems.
And this is where our hero, piperine, swoops in. It's a powerful antioxidant, which means it goes in and neutralizes those destructive free radicals, stopping them in their tracks. It's literally acting like a shield on a cellular level, helping protect you from the inside out.
Okay, now we're getting to what I think is the most mind-blowing part of this whole story. Because black pepper isn't just a solo act, it's an incredible team player.
The word you need to know is bioenhancer. This is black pepper's real superpower. See, piperine doesn't just do its own thing. It actually helps your body absorb and use other nutrients from the food you're eating. It boosts what's called their bioavailability, which really just means you get way more of the good stuff out of your food.
Let me give you the classic example. Turmeric. Turmeric has this amazing anti-inflammatory compound called curcumin. But guess what? Our bodies are actually terrible at absorbing it. Most of it just goes right through us. But then, you add a little black pepper. The piperine gets to work, and suddenly the absorption of that curcumin can go up by, get this, as much as 2,000%. It's a total game changer, unlocking the full power of the turmeric.
And it's not just a one-trick pony for turmeric. This works for all sorts of things. Vitamins, minerals, the beta-carotene in your carrots. It's like black pepper is the key that unlocks the full nutritional potential of the healthy food you're already eating.
All right, but the story doesn't end there. Researchers are looking into a ton of other potential benefits. So let's do a quick lightning round of some of the other really promising areas.
So you can see here, the potential is pretty wide. For your brain, some animal studies suggest it could help with memory. For your gut, it helps stimulate the enzymes that break down food. Even for heart health, there's research suggesting it might help with cholesterol levels. Now, it's important to say, a lot of this needs more research in humans, but the early signs are really exciting.
Okay, so pepper is pretty amazing. We get it. The big question now is, how do we actually use this knowledge in our day-to-day lives?
Well, the good news? It's super easy. Just keep doing what you're doing. Sprinkle it on your food. It's perfectly safe in the normal amounts we all eat. But, and this is a huge but, remember that bioenhancer superpower? Well, it doesn't know the difference between a nutrient and a drug. It can also increase how much medication your body absorbs.
So let me be crystal clear on this. If you are on any kind of prescription medication, you absolutely need to talk to your doctor or your pharmacist before you start taking large amounts of pepper, like in a supplement.
Seriously, your safety comes first.
So, there you have it, the secret life of the most common spice in the world. It really makes you wonder, right? If all of that is hiding in a simple peppercorn, what other superpowers are just sitting there waiting to be discovered, right in your own spice rack?